of a match.
Is it straight into it?
Yeah,
oh
Trif's Falco, who has been running a tear through this bracket, and Professor Pro, the king of England, as they say.
Fully is the king of England.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what do you know about? Well, I mean, first of all, Professor Pro, no stranger to the Falco matchup.
No,
so many
he plays
Falcos
Frenzy
around.
all the time.
Frenzy all around. Fat Tino, who I believe made top 8,
he did.
beating Frenzy actually.
He beat Abe.
And
reverse 3-0.
Reverse 3-0.
He beat Frenzy, reverse 3-0.
Wow.
For top
really
8.
impressive stuff.
That's why we chant
looking
Tino.
forward to the chance. Yeah, and Trif, no stranger to the Falco. He's been warming up this Falco this entire weekend.
Yeah.
I was warming up with him a little bit earlier before his set with Nintendork, and he said before his set, I'm going to go stop now. I'm going to go watch some fiction lessons. So he's been really...
So he's like mid-tournament, like I have to pick up all this extra stuff.
Mid-tourney, he's been looking at fiction lessons between sets. It's beautiful.
Oh my God.
But speaking of beautiful, that was a beautiful stop from Professor Pro to take the lead.
That was amazing. I can tell you something about Trif's Falco, which is that a lot of people in Europe will have had an experience. They will have run into Trif on unranked, not known it was Trif.
Oh, beautiful double shine to the... Missed the third one. But unranked.
Yeah, and have a horrible experience versus Trif secondaries, and specifically his Falco, which is like the most campy, like...
Oh, yes.
You feel like you can't hit. It makes you feel like you've picked the wrong character. Like,
yes.
It's really good, but like obviously Prof's on that next level where you can't get away with a lot of that like non-interactivity.
Absolutely. Beautiful shine bear on Prof's chart, by the way.
Really nice.
Off stage. I've heard a lot of that from other players who I've talked to about Trif's Falco. Pipsqueak. Oh my God, that fair into up smash was insane. Professor Pro showing why he's the king of England.
Yeah, he's so good at those like soft fair pickups. Like you really need that kind of stuff with Fox, like the tiny extenders. I feel like fair, like every time a new move gets exploited with Fox, it's like, oh yeah, this move is also amazing. Do you know what I mean?
It's that kind of thing, that kind of punish that really separates the high level from like the top level Fox.
Yes,
You can go for an up smash, you can go for a back air send off stage, but when you know like you get a really clean soft hit into a larger hit, you know your punish tree, you can get a bigger combo or get a clean stock.
And a lot of the time, like Prof, he plays his punish like he doesn't have like the perfect labbed out punish, but he does play a lot of these like if I hit this you will die. Like it's just like he plays the 70-30s like super in his favor. Like
I mean he's got a lot of experience. He's been what, the king for 9 years now?
I think he's coming up to 10 years of the best player in the UK.
A decade of being the best player. Honestly, just the fact that he's been playing for a decade and been the best player for a decade is just a testament to how good he is.
It's crazy.
It was a crazy forward smash.
He also like he's not been like for that entire time he's not been like the one of the top people in Europe, and he's like grown and grown and grown in Europe to be one of the top people in Europe.
And there's always people coming for the throne, too, so it's not like he's uncontested. I mean, there was a whole documentary about it. Like, that's probably been on the screen like 7 times at this point. But it's a very good video. Extremely good video. Check it out if you haven't already. And a clean 3 stock for Professor Pro, making a statement saying, I don't want your Falco.
I know that Aaron Prof will be upset if he loses to Trif.
I can imagine.
Because he plays Trif all the time.
He also beats the Peach pretty often, too. Imagine, like, you beat the main, and then Trif on his vacation secondary brings
exactly. Like
it's not a good look.
You don't want to, like, there's so much pride. Like, a lot of people will be like, that's funny. But you, as if you're Prof, you're like, no, I can't lose to this guy. Like,
not on my turf.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, Prof has hit 3 or 4 of those shine bears, and he's just clean with that.
Yeah,
it's really
for sure.
This is good play.
I feel like the shine bear, like offstage shine bears with Fox.
Oh my God! What a call out with the flame dash and up smash. Prof's like, I know you're going to pull up the gun. I've played you on ranked enough times to know what you're going to do.
You are not approaching him.
You are not approaching me. I'm approaching you.
Yeah, like the shine bears off stage, I was going to say. I feel like I see a lot of Foxes like go for them and miss them because of like almost all the top players have like the right DI for it.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe that's not the case for Trif. It's just because he doesn't play Falco.
Well, also it's because off stage at that percent, you kind of have to DI in, or else you're gonna die, or you go like you are in an edge guard situation, and you gotta trust Prof's edge guard just like that one because he's gonna hit him every time. Yeah. So I think he's doing the shine bears because he knows that Trif's gonna be DIing in, and it's up to Trif to maybe try to mix it up, but even then, it's scary DIing out at mid% off stage as Falco.
Yeah. I quite like the way Prof's playing this, where he's like, he's playing the same gun game with him, but then shining when he lands. So it's like there's an extra Falco bullet coming for Falco as well as the Fox ones. Oh, that's savage.
Jab into the shine 2 to end it, and Prof up a clean 3 stocks to 1 again, just like the last game. I was thinking it's really funny that the one time, like, he knew Trif was going to approach him with a not laser. He up-tilted immediately in place and got that huge neutral opening off of that.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely like, how to say this?
Sharking out the roll. He's in his head.
Prof kind of plays like a defensive version of Mango. and by this, I mean, like, he plays far away. He's not approaching all the time, but he doesn't play, like, by the book at all. Like how he punishes, how he plays neutral is all really off-kilter, like, off-beat.
And you can tell, like, he's very comfortable in this with this distance against Falco. Because a lot of the time, Spaceys in this range, they'll kind of get tripped up or they'll get, you know, frustrated sometimes. If, you know, Falco's at a length away, more than one wave dash length away, lasering repeatedly.
Yeah.
And sometimes Falcons get tripped up. They'll feel like they have to approach. They'll start trying to power shield everything. They'll just get frustrated. Prof is so comfortable in these positions, and he's making sure Trif is the one who has to commit every time he's lasering. And he's showing that, you know, you can't get a free laser away. You cannot laser for free ever against me. Yeah,
for sure. Like, every time he doesn't come completely correct, Prof is just running straight up and taking it.
Beautiful dash attack to the Shine that should take a stock, and Professor Pro up a clean stock and 2-0 in this set.
He's also super cleaning him up by the ledge.
Absolutely. I think he's hit every single edge guard. I don't think he's dropped an edge guard.
No, like I think he's kind of got these built-in things that he's just like, look, I'm doing this, and you're not a Falco main, so you don't have all these like counter.
375 times, and I've edge guarded them every time. I will edge guard you too, Trif secondary.
Yeah, exactly. Woo. But yeah, Prof is kind of putting on a show right now.
Yeah, Prof is putting on a show for his country. I mean, you want to see some of the UK in top 8. I mean, I know Tino's already there too, but you know, the more the merrier.
I mean, I think we haven't talked about yet about why Prof is in losers, which I think is worth talking about.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, Scherzo had to play Prof round 2.
Because he lost to Squeechu in round 2 pools.
He lost to Squeechu.
The Game & Watch.
And Squeechu, the Game & Watch, didn't get out of the pool.
What?
So, yeah. Squeechu didn't get out of the pool, but beat Scherzo.
Who did
I don't know exactly what happened. It must have been like a pretty crazy pool. Oh my god, this is like nearly over. Like,
yeah, this is over. I'm gonna be real.
It's over. Like,
if Trif makes this comeback, he wins the tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
And the crowd yelling for stock.
Yeah, everyone knows like a big point of pride here. Like, there was no way like Prof. You just don't want that. Like the other top player who plays Peach. Like, there's a big spacey point of pride. Like. It's rough if they just switch to a Spacey and then beat you first time. It would feel terrible.
For what it's worth, I really don't think that's going to happen.
No.
I love playing the narrative right now, but this is this is kind of rough.
It's definitely done.
Yeah, just a matter of time. Beautiful down tilt into the grab. Let's see how Professor Pro ends this. If he does, what a crazy Shine waveline. It didn't lead to anything, but it's just crazy movement.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's just got that kind of stuff like on, like just in the pocket to pull out at any point, regardless of how much it's impacting the moment.
It just shows like he's ready. You know, his movement's crisp. He's ready for this set. He's ready for the next set too.
Yeah.
And the Shine on the laser into the run-up smash. That's crazy.
So I don't know the matchup like super well because I don't play it. The Shines that Fox is that Prof is doing here, how legit are they? Like, I don't.
Like shining the laser?
Just shining the laser and then like punishing like that. I feel like I don't see it that much. I don't feel like I see it.
Legit at all.
No, I think he's just like, you don't have the answer, so I'm just going to destroy you with this.
I mean, he's a secondary Falco. He does play it a lot, but, you know.
He does, yeah.
There are levels. He's doing a pretty good job right now, kind of cleaning up the stock. I mean, 142%. It's only a matter of time, but that down tilt will take it. And Professor Pro with a 3-0, taking out Trif's Falco.